do something, and I'm about to do something real sneaky. But Sasuke's no longer gonna be on Team 7. Neither is Naruto. They're all gonna be on Team 8 because I don't think it makes sense for Shikamaru to be on a different team than Choji. I don't think that makes sense. So Hinata and Christian are basically being moved to Team 10, while Team 8 has Shikamaru Nara. So basically, yeah, they're both basically being moved to Team 7. Because, like, yeah. Shikamaru couldn't get over the guilt of not being with his best friend. So I'm gonna do that because I don't want to feel bad for Shikamaru. So basically, he would when they're there, he goes. When Christian wakes up, he heads straight for the meeting with Kakashi because they're actually gonna have a meeting. He says, "Alright, everybody, when they all get there, when Sasuke gets there, Hinata goes to hug him, but he goes, leave me alone." Well, actually, no, it's like the Ino thing from the Chunin exams, like she hugged him like that. Then when Sakura and Ino with an angry, dead look says, in their head, they're like, "Get your hands off him!" Cha slash my transfer jutsu. They are so mad that that their Prince Sasuke is apparently being hugged by some princess. No! Damn it! Damn it all! Screw this, I don't have it anymore. Alright, the first person to introduce themselves is Sakura. I mean, it's Naruto, actually. Naruto says, "I'm Naruto Uzumaki. What I like is ramen. What I also like is hanging out with my 3 friends, Shikamaru, Choji, and Christian." He says, "Oh, thank you, Naruto. We are friends. I hate people who are mean to me and call me a demon. And my dream is to become the greatest Hokage. Then everyone in the village will start respecting me." Hinata says under breath, "You'll never become Hokage." Christian says, "I don't even know how." Christian gets mad and says, "Really?" Says the one who had to use cheap tricks to beat Hanabi, like throwing kunai, but hiding them with an illusion. That's not really too smart to do. You got caught cheating, but since you're the Hyuga princess, you got past it. Hanabi easily won that match, technically, but you pulled off some tricks. Also, that wasn't even you fighting! That was literally one of your little fanboys fighting for you. Literally. You know the saying, I will always fight for you, I will protect you with my life, you know, all that crap? He's literally taking that seriously. He goes, like, literally, you didn't even win the Hyuga match. I tried to tell him, but he didn't believe me. He says, "Alright, you, Pinky." She says, "I'm Sakura Haruno. What I like is," looks at Sasuke. Which, for her future, she looks at Sasuke, and who I dislike is Naruto. Loudly. Sasuke says, "My name is Sasuke Uchiha. What I have is not a dream, because I will make it a reality." Christian says, "True edgy boy talking." That is just true, pure edgy boy talking right there, Sasuke. Give me a high five. He goes, "Yeah." She says, "You don't get to high five Sasuke." He says, "Why?" "Remember, I'm the king of the Hyuga clan. Remember, idiot? Remember, baka 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 baka? Boka. Boke." It just keeps on saying baka 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 baka, and just keeps on yelling baka. So basically, Sasuke, blah blah blah, and he doesn't like annoying things or people, annoying people. He's not interested in relationships. He says, "All right, well that was edgy. All right, you, purple-haired girl." She's, "I'm Hinata Hyuga. I am the princess of the Hyuga clan. What I like is Sasuke. What my future dream is to," and then looks at Sasuke again. He goes, "God damn, I swear to God, if Ino gets put on this team, I'm gonna literally just go, I am not being on this team if Ino joins too. I am not having 3 Sasuke Sims. I will literally jump out of here." And what she hates is Christian Naruto for like even talking to him. She hates him the most because of how annoying he is. Even, whoa, I'm invisible! Oh, that was fun. I liked being invisible. So basically, he goes, "Cool, you hate me. I don't care." What? What? It is? Oh yeah, it is. Sure. He says, "Alright, my name is Christian Hyuga. I like having fun and also training with my best friend Neji and my little sister Hanabi. I love teaching her how to throw shuriken, even though sometimes it's really weird how she hits the targets because she literally throws them across. I have literally a recording footage of her throwing it, missing, and then it somehow curves and hits it. Watch." When they look at that, they're like, "What the? It literally missed. Does a 360 turn and hits it." Okay, she's like, "That is shocking." He goes, "That is not even possible." He says, "My future, I don't know actually. I don't got a future." He says, "Also, in the future, I want to discover what the hell this is on my hand. Like, it doesn't come off. It's not even permanent."
And you're
Shh, 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 shh. I'm recording. Why is this frozen?
just leave it on your blanket. It'll warm up.
Alright. He says, "I have no idea what this is on my hand." Kakashi pulls out like a thing and tries to clean it off, but it's not going off. He says, and it's not even smearing. If it was smearing, then it would be getting off. But he says, "I think it's like some part of your Kekkei Genkai." He says, what the hell's a Kekkei Genkai again?" He goes, "It's your, like, dojutsu." He says, "What's a dojutsu? You keep on making these fancy words. Dojutsu, Kekkei Genkai. Tell me." He says, "Alright, your dojutsu is like your your visual prowess." Okay, now what the fuck's a visual? Oh, wait, never mind. A visual prowess is like my Jobagon, yeah. I got a rare one. He goes, bring my fuss. I got a rare one. He goes, "Woohoo! I'm a rare Hyuga." But some members in the Hyuga clan do call my mark a curse. And I completely agree with them. This looks like a goddamn curse. And what I dislike is, and I hate, and I mean hate, and I mean hate, more than Sakura hates Naruto, Hinata. She says, "Why do you hate Hinata so much?" He goes, "I don't know. Maybe because she locked my damn sister in a room for a week without food or water." She goes, "I was randomly not knowing." And I still don't know to this day how she survived that. And that was actually yesterday. What? What? we go. Now back to the video. He'd basically have to he says, yeah. I also hate mean people, aka just do not. He says, yeah. So that's basically all that I like. He says, finally, someone normal. They all say, all them except Christian say, huh? Ours are normal? He says, no they're not. Emo boy, edgy boy over there wants to kill someone. Naruto loves ramen so much that he couldn't have chose anything else. Sakura and Hinata, you two are obsessed with edgy boy over there who doesn't even care about y'all because he wants his goddamn revenge. Literally. Like, this Kakashi probably doesn't have good goals either. This guy probably talking about how he wants revenge on whoever killed his best friend. He probably hates the hidden stone, for God's sake. He says, wait, how do you know I hate the hidden stone? He goes, wait, you actually do? He goes, what the? Oh yeah, I don't know if he actually does. Maybe I just said this because, like, the war and how Obito died. He goes, God damn. Yo, weird. I am the only one who has normal goals. Literally, I like hanging out with a friend. I dislike a person. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell this thing on my hand is. That's normal. Like, literally, y'all are weird. And Sasuke trying to go all edgy boy saying what a hell dream is not a reality. Like, bro, we get it. Like, you ain't gonna get anywhere if you go rogue or some crap, so don't even bother it. You're strong. What doesn't kill you makes you strong. He goes, you know, I'm starting to get sick of this goddamn place. I've been here for 2.5 minutes, and I already don't like it here. Y'all annoying. He goes, alright, well, he just told everyone off for what they did. That's shocking, and also quite funny. Also, he says, y'all simps, god damn. Like, literally, every single one of you are simps. Except for you, Kakashi, you're pretty cool. He goes, like you, Naruto, you simp for ramen. Sasuke, you simp for revenge. You, Sakura, and Hinata, you both simp for freaking Sasuke. Like, what the hell? Y'all simps. He says, you probably simp for something. He says, nah, I destroy anyone who steals my stuff. That's a normal thing to do. You ate my cookie in front of me, and laughed, and then expected not to get destroyed. Neji got what he deserved. I threw a kunai past his face when he stole my ice cream. At least he didn't eat it in front of my face. And also, I didn't even write anything on it, so Neji didn't deserve that bad of a punishment. Even though I specifically about the ice cream. Whatever. He goes, okay, well, after that short outburst, let's just go back to this. So, tomorrow you'll be having a bell test. Don't eat tomorrow or you'll puke. He says, no, we're not. Literally, you're going to get here so late that the food's already getting digest. He goes, wow, you really like spitting facts. He says, yes, I do, because it makes sense. He says, I guess everything you say is supposed to make sense. He goes, wow, are you really trying to turn this into a roast battle? Mr. Somehow I have white hair at the age of 22? He goes, I was born with white hair. He says, did I ask if you were born with it? No. Exactly. Then he walks away. He goes, I'm not going to be able to handle this kid. He's already just burnt roasting me with facts. Like, I got nothing to say. So the next day, Christian eats and says, whatever, we ain't gonna puke. We ain't gonna get here so late. He eats and goes, He goes, ah. And then he sits down. And when he gets there, he goes, hi guys. He says, did y'all eat? They go, no. He goes, well, I did. He goes, how come? Why did he said not to? He says, well, the food's probably gonna digest by the time he gets here. He's not gonna be here for another hour, for about 5 hours. 5 hours later, he finally arrives. He goes, did any of you eat? He says, Christian says, yep. I don't follow the rules. It's kinda dumb because literally you got here 5 hours late. Like, that's saying that you came into school at 1 o'clock when school ends at 2:30. AKA, that's when my school ends. Not my newest school, my old school. So, he said, well, time to start. He goes, When he says scatter, they all scatter, except for Hinata and Naruto. They want to fight Kakashi head-on since they're egoistic. He goes, geez, I'm pretty sure Sasuke's the only one who has common sense here. And even he doesn't sometimes. He goes, then he shows barrages of shuriken and kunai, impaling Kakashi. But Kakashi turns into a log. He goes, then he moves. He goes, gotta move fast. Then he says, Byakugan. He says, there's two Kakashis, damn it. Then throws a shuriken at one that poofs into a clone. He goes, there we go. But then he senses someone behind him. He says, damn it, it's the Byakugan's weak spot. Then when Kakashi goes then when Kakashi is right behind him, he goes and backflips and says, he says, Katon, Gokakyu. He says, Genin can't use fire. He goes, and then it explodes where he was. He says, gotta move. Then he pulls out a wired kunai and throws it, and then he grapples onto it going, ha! He goes, this kid is smart. Then Sasuke goes for his little limbo combo attack going, yeet, 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 boom. Then you get put under. Hinata and Sakura would walk by and they'd see Sasuke going, ah! It's Sasuke's decapitated. Christian says, and then they faint. He goes, ah, great, now it's just Naruto. He says, now I'm the only one left. Sasuke's underground, these two have fainted, Naruto's stuck on a tree. Naruto's hanging from a tree. Christian throws a kunai that cuts Naruto down from there. Then he summons a clone to go under there and pull Sasuke out. The clone goes under and pushes Sasuke up to the surface. He goes, thanks. He goes, literally everyone else here is useless besides you and Naruto. This is not fun. He goes, Byakugan. He goes, ah, shoot! Then the clone gets launched out of the sky. He goes, damn it, Kakashi! Then throws one last shuriken down that appears behind him. Then Kakashi goes for an attack on Leaf Village, Chicken Finger, Jishotatsuki. Then Christian grabs him down saying, Headhunter Jutsu, mother flipper! Eat that! He goes, Katon, Gokakyu! But he fake fireballs. Then Kakashi moves, he says, psych. Then he dives under there and grabs Kakashi, saying, get over here, you little! Then they start to fight under there going, bow, 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 bow. He says, this guy is really smart, honestly. He's got intelligence. He knows what he's doing. He goes, get the hell over here. Oh wait, no, I just said Byakugan, I meant to say Joagon. The Joagon can see where someone's coming. Out of nowhere, Kakashi appears behind him. Then Christian wins the fight and then jumps out and busts to the ground going, ha! He goes, I did it! Then he jumps out of there going, choo. Then he cuts off the thing on Naruto's leg, and then Naruto grabs, and then Naruto is safe now. He says, "All right, let's go." He says, they both say Kagabushi, and all the clones rush at them, going, "Shadow Clone Gangbang!" And they all rush at full force, all trying to at least land one shot. Christian says, "Here goes nothing. Naruto, get back." He goes, okay. He charges up shuriken going, charging up all the shuriken with lightning style. He goes, Kakashi dodged them all, but then he pulls from his, he yanks his head back and his hands going, and all the shuriken come darting back, going, then he whips them around again, going, then he whips them around again, going, and they keep on being whipped around, trying to hit Kakashi. He goes, come on, hit one of them, god damn it! And Kakashi keeps on dodging it until he goes, Demon Wind Shuriken, Windmill of Shadows, yeeting it. When he throws this, Kakashi jumps right over it, and then it turns into Naruto, and he throws a kunai. Kakashi dodges that kunai, then Christian turns from that kunai and says, Rasengan! What? In my room. Then he jumps left and goes, ah. Sasuke goes, Katon! He says, Edgy boy jutsu. All I want is revenge, Johnny. I want revenge, I want revenge, I want revenge, I want revenge, and won't stop annoying him. Then Christian puts him in a genjutsu, going, ha! Then puts him in a genjutsu, and now he's stuck in there. He goes, why do you hide inside your walls when there is music in my... And then, yeah, that was just fun. He destroys him. Sasuke destroys Kakashi with his depressed jutsu. With his spaghetti jutsu, aka that's what It's Ben calls like all kinds of swear and bad words. And now now Kakashi's going insane in the genjutsu because there's like millions of Sasuke's going, I want revenge, I want revenge, I want revenge. Then Christian and Naruto take the bells. They go, woohoo! He goes, eh. Then he puts him out of the genjutsu. He goes and says, thank you! I am no longer in there with Sasuke going, I want revenge a billion times! He goes, that's what the genjutsu is about? He goes, yeah. I just said that's so I didn't annoy him. And he is annoying the crap out of it. And he says, well, you 3 pass. They don't. They can't do it now. He says, the reason why is because you used Sasuke to do it, and Naruto, you and Naruto did that awesome combo attack. So you 3 pass. They're gonna have to go to another team and try it themselves. They go, alright. And then on team 8, I'm gonna say that Kiba and things are on a different team. And a thing is on a team. Naruto, the next team is Sakura, Ino, and Hinata. Those are the 3 people on a team. And they actually pass when it's their turn on Kurenai's exam. He goes, cha! But then Ina goes, no, we can't be with Sasuke! They go, dang it! He goes, then they see Christian and Sasuke walking around the Leaf Village because they're bored. They go and hug Sasuke. Christian says, God damn it, and he gets pushed to the ground. He says, what are you doing? She says, what are you doing around a loser like him? He says the ones who are such a simple Sasuke that they made themselves fail the exam and then they had their shot at being on his team. Y'all idiots. Honestly. If you weren't such a simp, you would have passed the test and been on a team with Sasuke. But now who is? Me and Naruto, because we actually tried. Well, you 2 just fainted. And Sakura, you just ignored him when he was hanging from a tree. He could have failed. It could have only been 2 people on a team if I didn't save Naruto. You guys aren't even suitable to be ninja. I don't even know how you passed Kurenai's test. He says, I'm about to annoy you so bad with this genjutsu that I put Kakashi in. He goes, huh. He puts them in the genjutsu, and then they keep on going, and then they start to go screaming, going, ah! Then he releases it. Sasuke says, how is that effective? He says, trust me, you're pretty annoying when you talk about your revenge plan. But I guess to them, it's pretty much music to their ears. Because they don't seem affected at all. He says, I'm about to ruin their lives, alright? So, I'll be right back, Sasuke. He puts them in another genjutsu. And this genjutsu with Sasuke saying that he hates them so much and then kills them 1,000,000 times. He goes, I think this one might be too far, but I still want to do it. He does it and puts them in. Then when they get out of the genjutsu, they start to cry. They all do. He goes, yep, we might want to get out of here. He goes, what was the genjutsu? He says, what happened? They say, we were in a dream where Sasuke said that he hated us all and killed us 1,000,000,000 times. He goes, I mean, that's how Sasuke really feels right now, except for the killing part. Sakura with like a brat would, with teary eyes, going, no, he doesn't. He loves me. Then they have a crying argument. Christian says, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Y'all annoying. He says, you want to come over to my house, Sasuke? We can do some Uno or something. I don't care. He goes, sure. Then he says, he asks Lord Hiyashi if he can bring Sasuke over, if they can just play games. He says, as long as Hanabi doesn't bother me for dumb stuff, like training or something, like boring, like weak training, I don't care. He goes, yes. He goes, we're also going to practice. Also, I want to teach Hanabi how to throw shuriken and not get lucky and actually use skill. He goes, hi, Hanabi. He goes, hi, Nisha. He says, once you get your things done, we can go and play. He goes, and I brought a friend over. He says, oh, you're so cool. He goes, thanks. He says, Christian says, how do you do it? Everybody likes you. But they haven't even seen what you can do and they already like you. I'm confused. Teach me your ways. Then, after that, they start to train with Hanabi for a little bit, throwing shuriken. Christian says, see, look at that stupid good accuracy. Then he whispers to Hanabi, stupid accuracy means stupid good. Stupid good accuracy means you're awesome at aiming, but somehow it doesn't make sense. He goes, okay. He says, whenever someone says you're stupid good at aiming, tell them thank you. He goes, okay. Then she throws it and actually pins it. He goes, wow. Sasuke says, Demon Wind Shuriken. He goes, no, don't throw the Demon Shuriken, you're gonna break it. He throws it and then it pins. He says, oh yeah, you have such precision and accuracy that the sharpest part of the Demon Wind Shuriken hit the target. He pulls it out and pulls out another one and places it on, going, ding. He says, good job, you two. Then Hinata runs out and hugs Sasuke. He goes, ah. He says, please don't hug me. I don't know who you are. You might be a stranger. He goes, please get off of me. He goes, I am about to die. Literally. Of how annoyed. Christian says, don't make me put you in that genjutsu again where Sasuke hates you. She says, that was you? He says, damn right it was, idiot. How dumb can you be? And then they start to argue, going, ah. Then Hanabi hugs Sasuke's leg, saying, I'm scared. He goes, you might want to calm down. You're scaring Hanabi. Then they both apologize to Hanabi because Hinata is nice to Hanabi. She just doesn't like Christian. Then he says, cover Hanabi's ears and close her eyes. He closes her eyes and blocks her ears, and then they start to argue way louder, going, just going crazy, like barking like dogs, going, ah. Neji has to come out and try and hold them, stopping them. And then they finally calm down. He says, what were you two arguing about this time? He says, well, she's such a simp for Sasuke, and when we're trying to throw shuriken, she comes in, hugs the dude, like grabbing his neck, like about to strangle this dude, going crazy. Then he's like, I feel like Naruto Uchiha. Mini Neji. I was just remembering a meme where it was Mini Neji, and then it was Sasuke going down. Then it was Naruto Uchiha. That was funny. Naruto Uchiha wouldn't make sense. He deserves to be one. So basically, he goes Mini Neji. Christian says, I'm about to go post a meme about Neji. It's not bad, Neji, alright? He goes, okay. Christian grabs Neji, mini Neji pictures, and then starts making a meme going, mini Neji. Mini Neji. Then he creates the meme and it goes viral. Neji goes and knocks on his door. He says, what is this? He goes, what? Mini Neji? He goes, Mini Neji. Mini Neji. He goes, look, you're just staring at him going crazy. You're like, look, it's funny, alright? No one's really gonna make fun of you. Everyone's just gonna keep on going, Mini Neji. I mean, it will get annoying after a while because everyone's just gonna keep on saying Mini Neji, so I'll just delete that meme before he gets popular. He goes, ah, shoot, already 900,000 people have seen it. Well, I'll delete. And the whole internet goes, where's Mini Neji? He says, look, I didn't want to embarrass the guy. Y'all gonna keep on annoying him, keep on going Mini Neji a million times. And he just loses all subscribers going, no! I lost it because I deleted Mini Neji. He says, I don't care. It wasn't really that important. He said, alright, yeah, I'm gonna say the Leaf Village is futuristic. It's got like a school. And they do stay at the school. Then they head back to the academy. And then they all go to thing. Having a blast at school. Then Christian on the top of the building is at the top going, he goes, Bakuma, should I say? Then the Demon Slayer intro just pulls up going, De Kasanai Mamote. And he's like just on top going, having the best time I've ever. And he's just hanging out, going, then in class he's just hanging out, going, Bakuma, shurase, ichuse, de kasanai momo. I just realized it's kind of weird how Rock Lee is the oldest now, I think, besides Tenten in the group. Rock Lee is the oldest. I don't know Tenten's birthday. If we find out Rock Lee's and Tenten's birthday, we'll know who's the oldest in the group. Because they're all 1 year older than Naruto's group. I mean, I think Naruto's the oldest, actually. Actually, no, because Naruto was born before Naruto was born after Sasuke. Wait, then how come in that 5 Naruto facts video that you said how is Naruto the same age as everyone, yet Naruto was born before like 5 days after Sasuke. So we do know that Sasuke is the older one. When it's time for class, it's time for gym class, and Mike Guy runs gym class. Freaking their teachers and their ninjas. And it's gym class, and it's Mike Guy sparring gym class. When it's time, Mike Guy says, the first 2 are... Oh, it's a double Hyuga battle. He says, Christian Hyuga versus Hinata Hyuga. They both smirk, saying, I'm about to destroy her. And Hinata says, I'm gonna defeat him, and then Sasuke-kun will like me. He'll be forced to like me. Oh yeah, I want to make the Uchiha clan alive, because I have a plan. When it starts, they say, who's gonna activate the Byakugan force? He goes, Byakugan! Christian goes, cool, Byakugan. He goes, activating the Joe-gun with little to no difficulty. He goes, I begin, maybe a little baby, I don't wanna lie. I know when you take your daughter to use your fire, well you're not an angel that you can't even fly. I know this, you should know it. The clowns around here looking like she could show it. When it starts, they both go and start to go boom, 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 boom. All that crap. Then he goes, Katon! And goes for a fireball. Hinata does a protective rotation, but then it doesn't do a lot. He goes, ah. He says, you're still not perfect at the rotation. She goes, air! No, she doesn't go for air pump because they don't know it yet. She goes, and goes for a strong punch. He goes, rotation! Blocking it, going, he goes, come on, dear sister, then creates a lightning ball and shoots it out. It hits Hinata, she goes, ow! Shocking her. Then he goes, supernova, and creates a giant lightning orb on his finger, then moves his finger forward. Then he just puts his finger down. Then the giant orb hits Hinata and destroys her. He goes, okay, look, it's not her versus Christian, it's her versus Sakura. She beats the crap out of Sakura because Sakura is useless. And these two are fighting, but then Sakura would eventually lose. He goes, see, now I've defeated her. Then I'll go for Ino, and then I'll be Sasuke's #1. He goes, the final fight, Christian decides not to participate in this tournament because it's boring. And in this sparring thing because it's boring. He's just hanging from the roof. If he gets hit by any attacks, he will send it 10 times stronger. Out of nowhere, Hinata says, how about I target him? So then he falls on Naruto. So he falls on Naruto. She throws a rock up there and hits his head. He goes, ah, damn it, Hinata, that's it. He says, I didn't do it on purpose. He goes, dude, I know you said what you said out loud. She said, you literally said that you wanted to hit me with a rock. You thought you said that in your head when you said it out loud. He throws lightning kunai and throws them. He goes, then someone taps her back and it's him. He goes, wha-bam! And punches her across the room. He goes, eat that! He goes, whoop whoop! He says, Naruto, just touch her and then you'll win. Because then Naruto, does a soft punch going, doop. Then the guy says, Naruto wins! He goes, wow, that's all I have to do? He goes, yep. She goes, I'm telling father when we get home. He says, he's too lazy to train with Hinata. What do you think he's gonna do about that? She goes, oh, I'll make sure. And then she says, in her head this time, I'll make Sasuke mine. And I know just the way to do it. When this is done, when the whole day is over, they go home, and Hinata forces Hiyashi to force the Uchiha clan to make Sasuke Uchiha her husband. The Uchiha clan are hesitant, and then he says, please, my daughter's gonna kill my children, my daughter's gonna kill my other children, if I don't. He said, Fugaku puts a letter saying, isn't both of your sons and your daughter way stronger than her? He says, yes, but he has all the other Hyugas on her side, saying that she'll make an excuse, and then all the Hyugas, and she might contact the Leaf Village on this. So please, we don't wanna, and then she's gonna blame it on the entire Uchiha clan, and then blame you guys. He says, what if, and then if she finds out that I told you this stuff, and you go to tell, she's gonna burn up all the evidence. So please cooperate. He goes, he asks Sasuke this, and he says, hell no, she is the worst. She's basically a gold digger. She's basically a looks digger this time. She only likes me for how I look. She doesn't like my personality. I'm literally the edgiest person in the class. He says there's nothing we can do. She's the Hyuga princess. But then he says, please. But then he reads a little note in the and it says, please look at the back. He looks at the back and he says, hello, this is the king of the Hyuga clan, Christian. If you're reading this, then I've already stopped Hinata. Hinata's already trying. You've probably already accepted it. But listen here. If you head to the Sasuke will start. Then I'll finish it. He says all Sasuke has to do is go on one date. He goes, and that's all. Then I will force Lady Hinata to leave you alone. Just one date, no kissing, no nothing, just maybe take her to one simple restaurant in Leaf Village. I will stop this if you just do that. Because I know she's gonna think that she's dating with you, but really, she's not. He goes, make sure it's not something rich. Make sure it goes to, maybe just ask her to go to Ichiraku. What? Alright. He says, make sure you take her to maybe like Ichiraku or something. I don't care. As long as you take her somewhere so she'll shut up about her thinking it's you and it was you. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a marriage. Then she hides at the bottom of the Hyuga base. There's a cage. She hides Hiyashi in a cage only, and then the guards only bring him occasional food. Christian says, Neji, have you realized how Lord Hiyashi is gone? He says, yeah. Then Christian says, well, I know where he is now. I just realized, because I did send a letter to the Uchiha, because they forced him they wanted to force Sasuke into a marriage with Hinata. Hiyashi only said that because Hinata was threatening him to hurt us, yet that's not even possible. But then she's using the entire Leaf Village against us, which is not really gonna do anything. Then she asks one of her fanboys to cut her up and punch her in the face and beat her up. So then she can report to the Hokage's office, and then they can remove all the evidence with like moving the fingerprints off of it, wiping all the fingerprints off of it, and then putting extra blood on it. He goes, okay. They do this and they say, I'm so sorry, lady. He goes, it's okay, this is what we needed to do to report to the Hokage what they did if they deny. When they do this, Sasuke doesn't agree. He goes, alright, I don't even care that he didn't agree. She goes, what? He didn't agree? Well, they're all gonna die then. He goes, go get him, guys. I'm gonna go report to the Leaf Village. She rushes into the Hokage office saying that the Hyuga clan is planning to betray the Leaf Village, and that they all need to be executed before they do. He says, okay, right away. Then 5 Leaf Shinobi, about 300 Leaf Shinobi surround the Hyuga grounds. And also they hide the weapon in Neji's room. So then he says, so when Christian walks out, they say, so you're the one who hurt Lady Hinata. He goes, nope. Go check the entire house. There's literally nothing I could have done to her that made that much of a bruise. You'd have to have a giant sword if you wanted that, and I don't own one. He goes, or maybe like some kunai. They look through the rooms and they see it in Neji's room. He says, Neji, you did this? He says, I did not. He says, he says, then why is it in your drawer? Then they all start to drag Neji out and then want to destroy him. Then he goes, well, I know what to do. He says, before y'all punish Neji, give me a sec to explain myself. There's still blood on the kunai. You realize that, right? We can identify whose blood this is and also whose fingerprints were on the kunai. Because they cannot clean a kunai without touching it. And they'll have their fingerprints on it. So when they do this, they say, it was one of the Hyuga members. And Christian says, well, I know what happened. Actually, Hinata told one of her fanboys to do this so then she could blame it on us. So then when the whole Hyuga clan is gone, she'll be married to Sasuke. Christian says, also, I never told Also, I told Sasuke not to go out with you. Then the whole village leasing. Stupid princess. So annoying. Made a stupid alarm for no reason. Made us all come out here in the middle of the night. He goes, get the thing away from me right now. Whatever, so basically I'm gonna say that there is no high school. You don't go after there. So basically, you go and they go on a mission. Remember, it's Christian, Naruto, and Sasuke on the team. When they go and they're doing a mission for a couple of months, actually training, then Kakashi says, "Alright, you three. Christian says, can we get a better mission? This is boring." Naruto says, "Yeah, this is very, very boring." Sasuke agrees, saying that this is not even a challenge for him. He goes, okay, and then they get a C rank. Then he says, these couple of kids are gonna escort me. Christian says, you are so lucky Hinata's not here, because she would just go complaining, saying that she's the Hyuga princess. He says, oh yeah, Hinata Hyuga. The Hyuga princess? He goes, wow, y'all only know well, this is annoying. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, you only know the princess and not the king who's standing right in front of you? He goes, you? You don't even look like royalty. He goes, dude, not literal king. This is like hierarchy status. Literally, Princess Hinata is not that good. You make her sound like she's perfection. He goes, 'cause she is perfection. He says, where's your proof? He goes, like, she's not perfect. What makes you think that Hinata is so perfect? He goes, dude, she doesn't make mistakes. He goes, yes, she does. Tons of them. She made a false alarm at the Leaf Village yesterday, saying that someone cut her up with a knife when she told her own fanboy to do it. Now do you believe? No, you don't, because you're whatever. He says, calm down, Christian. He goes, okay, fine. Then when they go, and then when they walk, out of nowhere they see him. Two demon brothers rushing towards them. Christian and Sasuke spring into action with Naruto blocking Tazuna. These two, Naruto says, shadow clone jutsu! And the clones guard Tazuna with him. Christian and Sasuke easily take care of them with just one shot. And that's it for this episode.